Welcome back to Top 5 Repairs. This topic, I'm going to show you guys how to remove an oxygen sensor without stripping it. There are 3 reasons why it is difficult to remove that oxygen sensor. Number 1 is going to be rust. Over time, the oxygen sensor, the nut can start to become extremely rusted and it becomes extremely easy to strip it. Number 2 is going to be caused by exhaust fume. The exhaust fume is so hot that it's going to cause the oxygen sensor to become stuck. And number 3 is if this oxygen sensor has been removed before, you need to use anti-seize lubricant. If you don't use it, next time when you try to remove it, you're going to have a hard time getting it out. Before trying to remove that oxygen sensor, make sure to spray a lot of penetrating oil on it. You can either spray PB Blaster or you can spray WD-40 and allow it to sit for at least 30 minutes. If you don't want to spray penetrating oil on it and it is urgent that you need to remove the oxygen sensor because maybe you work in a shop and you need to get it done as soon as possible, well, you can warm up the engine for at least 10 minutes until the exhaust manifold gets extremely hot. Or you can use a torch and heat up the oxygen sensor. Whatever you do, do not heat up directly on the oxygen sensor. Heat up around the oxygen sensor using a torch. My favorite is using MAP gas. What tools can you use to remove the oxygen sensor? Whatever you do, do not use an adjustable wrench and do not use a plier because it is guaranteed you're going to strip the oxygen sensor. My favorite tool to remove the oxygen sensor is going to be this one right here. So this one, it has a cutout and you can just slip it over the oxygen sensor, and as you can see, there is too much slack. Of course, it is not the oxygen sensor socket tool that's causing the slack. It's because this oxygen sensor, most likely it is too rusted and it lost a bit of material. That's why there is slack. When there is too much slack, you can use a paper towel, wrap around the oxygen sensor, then slip your tool back on, and now there should be little to no slack. If you don't have any oxygen sensor tool, you can now use a number 22 wrench or a 7/8 wrench. Again, make sure to put a shop rag on it to take up the slack. As you can see, this is a very tight fit. I hope you found this lesson useful. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to Top 5 Repairs.